Hello everyone, and welcome to the final video in this series of Captain Marvel figures. Today we are going to be putting the Kree Sentry together. So without further ado, let's get to it. So let's pop these out of the way, let's put the head. Right, now they are stamped with left and right. So if you get these and you get the feet mixed up, it does say on the inside. So left leg to this side, and right leg to this side. Oh, it's tight. That's really tight. Probably should have heated these up, but yeah. Hold on. I think that's on. I think that's on. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's on. Oh. Okay. No, I don't think that's on. Just one sec. Yeah, no, it wasn't quite on. I had to give it a bit of welly. Right. Okay, let's carry on. Let's get the left arm on. And the right arm. And last but not least, the head. There we go. And he's very tall. he's very tall. I'm gonna pause for a sec so I can readjust the camera. So just bear with me. Alright, sorry about that. I really need a better camera stand. One that just slides up and down. That was really fiddly. Right. He looks great. I love him. I think he looks awesome. I'm generally not a fan of these builder figures because usually over in the UK, if you get a builder figure wave of anything, you usually end up missing parts of it because you can't always get the whole series. But I was lucky enough that I managed to find all 7 figures. Well, 6 that I needed, but all 7 in the wave. At one time, so I managed to get the builder figure this time. Initially I wasn't too worried about him, but I have to say, having put him together, he does look pretty cool. So let's have a closer look at him. Oh, that's a very good head there, and it seems slightly off. Isn't it? Just it is a ball joint, but you don't get much out of it. It's just basically rotation. But yeah, you can see here he's got some like a trap jaw going on. So that's pretty cool. I like his bowl cut, and he's got a wicked bowl cut. His mum must be proud. Looks like the trifle bowl. And get a lot of detailing all over this figure. And he's a weight as well. He is quite heavy. And I love the colour of purple. After green, purple's my favourite colour. So if it had been green and purple, it would have been migraine inducing. but I would have quite liked it anyway. There we go. His right hand is in a fist, and his left hand is open. So I guess we'll play around with poses in the photographs and see what we can come up with. His legs are pretty much the same, but yeah, it's nice, really nicely detailed. I mean, all of these figures have been really nicely detailed, even the really floppy ones. Yes, really good. Really, really nicely done. So, alright, let's have a look at the articulation then. Like I said, that head is on a ball joint, but it only really rotates. There's not really very much you can do with it. His arms rotate, and they do go in and out. the upper bicep rotation. Because he's bulky, he's only got the single bend at the elbow and it doesn't really go that far. He's got rotation at the wrist and it does move in and out a little bit at least. Can't get much out of it because of this cuff, but it's not bad. As you can see, he's got a ball joint at his upper chest area. Get a lot of movement out of that. Can do one of those poses where he's trying to get out of the way of a bullet. He has movement out the legs there. To the back, it doesn't. I mean, you can get it further up, but it sort of goes out to the side then. Does have upper thigh rotation. It does have a double joint at the knee, which is surprising given how bulky that is. And he has back and front at the ankle, no rotation, and a little bit, I mean not very much, just a little bit of side to side, a little bit of tiltage. But I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this guy, for me, is going to be standing at the back of my collection, just sort of lording it over everyone. And maybe we can get his arm. No, we can't get his arms crossed. He can't do that sort of, that bouncer pose. He can, he can offer you a cup of tea. Would you like a cup of tea? Or a bunch of fives. But yeah, overall, that is a very nice figure. He does look very cool. The silver bits are quite silver, but they're not like really metallic. They're more of a muted silver. But they still look cool. They still look nice. So yeah, so that's it. That's the final figure in that Captain Marvel wave. It's been a mixed bag. The first 4 figures were really good. Even if I'm not massively familiar with the characters themselves, I do at least recognise them from the film. The last 2, the Grey Gargoyle and the Guinness Bell one, they're disappointments. But overall, it's not bad. If you can pick it up for cheap, then yeah, go for it. But I don't think they're worth the sort of 20 odd quid that they usually go for. So that's just my opinion anyway. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for being with me on this journey through these figures. Always appreciate your time. And if I get any more, maybe not particularly Marvel figures, but if I get any more Build-A-Figure series, I'll be sure to do some more videos on those. But until then, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Fingers on plastic.